So we're sitting here in a field right now, right across from Stephen's farm, as you can see, because we just heard a plane coming over the trees with the engine stuttering. And we said, what is going on? And all of a sudden the plane's engine just cut off. And he was about 200 feet. And we said, get in the truck. So we floored it over this farm field. And I'm about to show you something you ain't gonna believe.
Weeks and months and years they passed, and I knew it wouldn't last. When tears streamed down my face, my mama said, all the nights that end in heartbreak gonna pay off someday. And the pain that you're feeling gradually fades away. 'Cause growing up, falling in love, giving your all might not be enough. Just trust your head and your heart. That's what my mama said.
Alright, so before my mom came to the US, she actually put about 17 boxes into my brother's attic. So we went and we got a rental van today. So now we just took her to IKEA to get a couple of things that she needed since we already have all the space. And yep, now we're headed back to my brother. We're going to load some boxes. And then we're going to be leaving tomorrow to take her to her apartment and settle her in. And not sure what the girls, well, I know what the girls and Lee are doing right now. They're probably sleeping. But yeah, so I don't know what Lee has planned today for them, but I'm sure it's fun.
Weeks and months and years they passed, and I knew it wouldn't last. When tears streamed down my face, my mama said, all the nights that end in heartbreak gonna pay off someday. And the pain that you're feeling gradually fades away. 'Cause growing up, falling in love, giving your all might not be enough. Just trust your head and your heart. That's what my mama said. Weeks and months and years they passed.
Ich habe den perfekten Spielplatz für Emily und Sophia gefunden. Super schön. Schade, oh. I just found the perfect playground for Sophia and Emily. They would love it here.
Good morning. Today is the day that we start our journey,
Yep,
and Gaby is headed back to Germany.
yep.
So Pam is going to be going with Gaby for 2 weeks back to Germany, and we're going to begin our pilgrimage.
I haven't been back in Germany, I think, since 2017.
Yeah.
So it's been a long time. So
It's been a hot minute.
It's some excitement, but also sadness.
Yeah.
Both mixed feelings, but
Gaby's been here since last December, and she spent a year with us traveling all around the U.S., as you guys have been watching.
yeah.
And now she's going back to Germany. She's going to transition back. She's going to be coming back and forth as her vacation and retirement,
Yes.
plans set in.
All right, so Lee just left with the girls, going back to Alabama, while we're here in Orlando, about to get on a shuttle to go to the airport. And Oma is going home, so she's got lots of mixed feelings about, going back. But we had an epic year, so that was super exciting. So now we're gonna start our journey back to Germany.
Try not to spin out too much. Oh, but my mind keeps on tripping me up, telling me lies till I'm coming undone. Emotionally drunk, like I can't get enough.
So we just made it to the airport. I figured since we still have a lot of time, we came super early. We're gonna go to the Disney store for a minute, just to see what they have. You gotta do it. You're in Orlando.
Ground in the fallout. I keep on leaving me back. Words in my head, they're set on running parallel. Why do it? Why do it? Always kicking myself. Yeah, I'm kicking myself. Always
So we made it to Atlanta, and Lee's still on his way back with the girls. I think the last time I checked, they were around the Georgia state line, so hopefully he's made it a little bit closer to home now. And yeah, we're about to board our flight to Frankfurt, Germany, and we're super excited. How are you doing? Wie geht's dir?
Ja, gemischte Gefühle. Ich
Ja.
vermisse meine Lücken jetzt, aber ich freue mich auch.
Ja, super. Alles klar, wir sehen uns später. We'll see you guys later.
So this morning we got up early. We said our goodbyes to Oma and Pamela, and they are headed off to the airport on a shuttle. We are booking it north, just entered into Georgia. You can tell because you can see all the moss. Yep. Having fun. We still got about another 4 or 5 hours to drive.
Really?
Yeah, we're not doing it very fast. Trust us. We're taking it slow. We've already pulled over like 3 or 4 times already. So anyway, so Oma is headed back to Germany. They're going to be flying into Atlanta.
Yep.
Should be getting a call here soon from Pam as they touch down in Atlanta before they get on the long haul over to Germany. So yeah, we're going to be making our way back. So we'll see what kind of mischief we can get into now that we are unsupervised.
No, Mom made me lady of the house now, so you are supervised.
You're honorary lady of the house?
Yes.
Man. We got to find some mischief. We got to find something to get into with approval, of course.
Yes.
Okay.
Approval. Yes.
You know what? Let's get back in the car and keep going. So quick pit stop. We stopped by right here, Tier 1 Gear, outside of Columbus, to pick up some lights and all-weather notebooks. Why? Because half the fun of it. Just having fun, Army surplus store, take a nice little break somewhere. It's fantastic. We're gonna keep driving, but yeah, anytime I see an Army Navy store, Army surplus store, military store, yeah, we're going in. And we always buy something. Support local, support the troops. Buy a flashlight, and don't forget the lenses. Comes with different lenses.
Yep.
And besides, she loves Stranger Things, so it's like 80s vintage.
All right, we just made it to Frankfurt. It's raining, it's cold. I forgot what cold feels like, just saying. But yeah, so we just realized, I was talking to Lee, he's like, you know what, we never captured our goodbyes when we were saying bye at the hotel. But it was so emotional and we kind of forgot, so sorry about that. But yeah, so we're now here in Frankfurt waiting for my brother to pick us up, and the journey continues.
So important note, when you go to state and county fairs, city fairs, you can't take backpacks in. We're new to this, we're novices, we didn't know that. So we gotta go all the way back to the truck to take our backpack. We're learning, but we got the tickets. So we're one step closer. The fun and excitement's behind us. But trying to tell Emily that, she didn't understand. See, she's still looking at it. She's like, all right, enough talking to you guys. We're gonna go back to the car.
So my mom and I picked up a transporter yesterday in Kaiserslautern, Germany, and we drove 8 hours this morning to come to Lübeck to bring some boxes that my mom stored at my brother's back to her new home here in Germany. So we're gonna start unloading, getting her all situated, doing all the fun registration things and stuff this week. And yeah, so that's what I'll be doing with my mom, and I have no idea how much fun Lee is having with the girls, but I'm sure it's plenty. So
Good morning. So we have laid the foundation. We have done all kinds of work this morning and yesterday, but now it's time for the bricks. And these are two unhappy individuals because pouring foundation's easy. Lopping bricks the whole day is just, but we got to reinforce this driveway. We got to make the wall. So there's nothing better than 5 a.m. start on a farm. I don't know who invented that.
Nice and early.
Yeah. Yesterday, we had some rain and all of the water flooded this whole foundation with about 2 to 3 inches of soot. So we got the tractor and dug a hole to wash all that soot and debris into an area, and it was something to behold. I mean, who just goes out and digs a 4 or 5 foot hole just for water to go in?
And drainage is everything.
Drainage is everything. So these are things you learn. I would never have thought about that, but yes, these are the things we do. So now that we've prepped the area, we've got the foundation dry, it's good to go. We're gonna go ahead and start, well, I don't know. What's the next step?
We got to go make up some mortar mix so we can start laying bricks.
So what are the top 3 tools we need for today, besides a cup of coffee?
Bottled water. Bottled water, maybe some shade.
Bottled water, shade, and gumption.
And some initiative.
That's it. Those are the 3.
First block. Ooh. Glad that didn't fall off on the way home yesterday.
Don't worry, that plastic wrap saved it.
So the one sheet of plastic wrap saved the whole thing. This is the key here.
That's it.
When you're taking blocks down the highway.
That's the trick.
1 millimeter thick plastic wrap.
So we finally got my mom situated in her apartment, and so I thought we're going to do a little bit of sightseeing in Lübeck and show you the city that I was born in and grew up in. So I'm going to take you along. We're going to go up a cathedral tower, and you can see a big overview of this beautiful city. And yeah, hopefully you like it as much as I do. Okay, right behind me is actually Lee and my favorite restaurant. It's called Niederegger Marzipan, and I'm sure that you've seen marzipan from Niederegger in the States somewhere before. And we just love coming here. They have wonderful cakes, and they have awesome coffee. So this is where we come when we want to have a little break after shopping, walking around, playing tourist in Lübeck. But yeah, so I was just going to share it with you. It's a beautiful place. So we just got to the big cathedral. We're about to go in, so I'm super excited. So now we have to go up the stairs because it's a cathedral. There's a big echo here, so that's for the choirs. But yeah, so we're gonna go up one set of stairs, and then I don't know if it's an elevator or we actually have to walk, but it's 50 meters high, and well, Lee can put in the description below what 50 meters in feet is. I don't know right now. So sorry about that. But yeah, so We're looking forward to the beautiful views up here, and I will share those with you as soon as we get up there. So, as you can see, it's an elevator. Thank goodness. I don't mind stairs, but this is not the Eiffel Tower, so let's not climb them today. But yeah, so we're gonna go up and then we're gonna show you the view. This is the beautiful city of Winnipeg. Being up here in this tower, absolutely amazing. It is very windy today, but the views are incredible. So definitely worth the trip up. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. So now we're gonna go back into the elevator, down into the city, and we're gonna show you the Holstentor, which used to be on the 50 Deutschmark bill. So let's go.
So we're here at the shop, and now's the time to make our unique wall a little bit stronger by putting in earth
anchors.
Now-
We're gonna make some.
Now there's many ways to make earth anchors, but we're going to do it a different way.
Yeah.
We're going to recycle, reuse farm equipment and do it the right way. So let's walk through it.
So we have a regular piece of rebar here. We're gonna bend one edge to go into the wall 90 degrees, and on the other end, it's gonna go into the ground. We have to have something on the end to keep it from coming out of the ground, right? Because it's just a little post. Everybody says there's no use for old lawnmower blades, but you take this bad boy right here and stick it in there, do a little welding on it, and you have a farm earth anchor right there.
Look at that.
That didn't cost you anything.
That's the ticket. So we're going to grab the welding equipment, knock these out, and show you the finished product. So if you wonder why we went through all this trouble to make these earth anchors here on the farm instead of just going out to Tractor Supply or box store and buying them, right now the going rate is about $30 to $40 each. So we made 6 of them, so we spent about $10 for the rebar that we cut and bent and saved about $200 minimum. So $200 is a big amount of money when you start adding up all these projects. So now you can see why it's worth a little bit of time and effort to just get things done. So we're gonna lay these in, kind of temp them in, move some earth around, and then we're gonna build the final third layer of bricks on this. And then we're gonna see what it looks like.
Big Daddy.
Looking good?
The got a evenly spacing problem, but we're gonna fix that here in just a second.
So we're sitting here in a field right now, right across from Stephen's farm, as you can see, because we just heard a plane coming over the trees with the engine stuttering. And we said, what is going on? And all of a sudden the plane's engine just cut off. And he was about 200 feet. And we said, get in the truck. So we floored it over this farm field. And I'm about to show you something you ain't gonna believe. So we just talked to him. Everything's good. He actually had a huge engine problem, and all the fuel exhaust completely covered his windshield, so he couldn't see anything. He comes aiming for a different field, but as soon as he had zero visual reference, he just went for the first field he could find, banked it hard left, landed, and the field terrain is not flat, so he bounced several times up in the air and down again before he came to a stop. The local farmer here said, "Don't worry about the field, son. You're doing just fine." So they're gonna finish cutting this front 40 up here and probably tow this plane over. The guy called his partner. He's on his way up to help out with the aircraft. Make sure we get the AMP mechanic over here, take a look at it. He flew up from Florida. It was a ferry flight, and he said he had just bought the aircraft. So we didn't want to disturb him too much. We just wanted to make sure that he was safe, he wasn't hurt, and we're doing a friendly thing here, making sure that he's good to go. So couldn't have worked out any better.
You never know what's going to happen out here in the country.
No idea. You're building a wall, next thing you know,
Laying bricks, all of a sudden the plane crashes. We're just glad he's okay, and the field's not on fire, and everybody's safe, and nothing else happens.
That's right. All in a good day.
That's right. All in a day.
I am sure Lee and the girls are having a blast with whatever they're doing. I wish they were here, but at least I can share it with you. And we're just now walking to the Holzen tour, and it's right in front of me. It's absolutely amazing. All right, we're here. We just have to walk through the gate. It's basically the Holzen tour was one of the gates that would lead you inside of the city way back when. So now we just walk through the belly of it basically. And yeah, it's absolutely beautiful out here. It is raining, so we're getting a little wet, but hey, it's totally worth it.
So we're back on the farm, back in action. We've got 1.5 more blocks to lay, and it is done. Then we're gonna let it sit for a few days, harden up, and then we're gonna come back and finish the rest of it. But I'll tell you what, it's got a nice gentle curve to the wall, follows the contour of the terrain. Can't ask for anything better than that. What a wild day. Unexpected. Glad everyone was safe, but I tell you what, you just can't predict things, can you? Having fun on the farm.
This sightseeing is so much fun. We are getting very wet, so we have decided to stop by and take a little break in a cafe, and then we'll see how far we can come. But I hope that you've liked everything so far, and yeah, I will see you down the road, and see you later. Tschüss!
Ja, das stimmt. Das stimmt.
Get out of town. So close.
Perfect.
Perfect. Good thing you got plenty of concrete.
Sweet memories of a town I love, but oh. down